Welcome to Fort Hunter Liggett, CSTX 91.
Tell them to come in right now. Area secure.
This exercise puts them in more of a realistic environment of what they would be in as if they were deployed.
I'm the exercise project officer for CSTX. CSTX offers a very viable option for a unit to attend and receive the training that they can't do at home station. You have a criminal element, you have an insurgent element, you have a conventional force. So based off of that, we can take those and craft the scenarios that are there that are going to support the commander's training objectives.
In planning an exercise, I think it's important to remember that it all begins with the training commander. It starts with his medal, and he develops his CTOs, which we can help him develop, but then we take and make sure it's scripted into the exercise so that the exercise meets his training objectives.
During this exercise, General Dynamics, we do a lot of the scripting, crafting of the scenario, and building a lot of the products that the training units are going to use when they come out here to train to meet their commander's training objectives. We have active component units, we have National Guard units, and we have USAR units, which meets what we're supposed to do with the total Army training.
The benefits of multi-component training is being able to bring the active and the reserve Army together. Each of us has our strengths.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
CSTX is a multi-component exercise based on a combined arms maneuver scenario.
You don't want to be exchanging business cards in the middle of a crisis, or in this case, in the middle of a contingency operation. You want to have that familiarity. You want to know who your right and left partners are before you actually have to engage and work together.
If the training is not realistic, the soldiers won't believe it's relevant, so they'll just go through the motion.
It's not just a simple part of writing a plan, but it has to be executed in an actual tactical environment. So that when an order comes down to go on a patrol, set an ambush, conduct a raid.
As we go from changing from that annual training mentality to a extended combat training kind of concept, we give the soldiers everything we can, from the pyrotechnics to the helicopters to armored vehicles to the maneuvering force here.
The opportunity of CSTX is bringing everyone together as a culminating training event. The active component, the Army Reserve, and the National Guard. Without CSTX, we cannot continue to work as a combat team.
I think we always need to be looking at how can we make it better, how can we make it more effective, how can we incorporate the Guard and Reserve into the total force of what we're doing in these exercises.
Holy Maria, what a peace.